do with your life, makes you want to take control of it.
What would you say to somebody who's thinking of getting involved in this program?
Just put as much time into it as possible because you will definitely reap the benefits.
It's just been a great experience. I don't even know what to say. It's a dream. It's a dream. I never thought I'd be actually the national champions. I'm just riding high right now.
That's pretty cool. I mean,
yes.
What are you going to do for your graduation this year?
Yes, I'll be attending Wright State University. I'll be majoring in mechanical engineering. Last year, when Mr. Neifer first offered the program, I saw it on TV before, and I was always like, yeah, that's cool. I think I'll try it. And I'm here now. I'm like, wow. I'd like to see if I could get a program started at Wright State. Continue.
The principal brought it to me a year ago and asked if I'd be interested in heading up this program. This is our second year involved. I've got 3 or 4 teachers, support staff that help us out, and it just looked like a real great program for the kids to give them an opportunity to not just learn the principles in a classroom, but actually see how they work and put their hands on them.
The championship put us in the public eye, and we rose to the occasion. Team E.L.I.T.E spent the entire summer of 1999 making public appearances from the Ohio State Senate and House of Representatives to various community functions. The team also traveled to the Ohio State Fair to participate in an exhibition tournament. We set up booths and displays at the Trumbull County Fair and the Mahoning County Fair, where we hosted a tournament for the teams in Ohio.
We appeared on all of the local television news magazine programs. Each time we appeared in public, people were really impressed with what we told them about FIRST.
The robotics team has done an outstanding job, an absolutely outstanding job in bringing that kind of recognition. And not only does it bring recognition, even without the awards that come with it, the fact that our students are involved in robotics and are training, are learning, and are educating other individuals as to the value of robotics in their future, their education, and possibly down the road, their careers. It says a lot about the caliber of the students coming out of Warren G. Harding High School. Warren, Ohio is very, very proud of our young people.
Warren G. Harding was the first school in the area to establish a FIRST robotics team. And in the 3 years, we've really accomplished a lot. Being part of the national championship team really made a big impact on the entire community because nobody expected this much from an urban school such as ours.
So it was just an outstanding experience for me, and it was an outstanding experience for my son, who at sometimes has a tendency to be a little shy, and this has helped him to get over some of that shyness, as well as being able to learn about the robotics and the parts that they have to learn as far as welding and drafting and putting things together.
My son began FIRST because an interested teacher gave him an application to fill out. He had been drawing something in class, and she thought that he would enjoy the robotics group. Once he got onto the FIRST team, his personality began to blossom. Because FIRST expects the best of students, he has gotten the grades he is capable of getting, something that he hadn't done at another school system. Along with the academic benefits of FIRST, I've seen my son learn science, engineering, and teamwork skills.
The FIRST project allows us to incorporate into a single project subject areas as diverse as communications, the arts, humanities, robotics, science, and industrial technology.
FIRST is really valuable to the industry here in the area. I think the things that I see it brings to us is it shows the students what it takes to operate in the industrial environment under the pressures of timetables, and particularly the team environment that it takes to make this kind of a project successful. Teamwork is the key to any industry success these days, and the way this function works with the administrators and the teachers and the students and the engineers really shows teamwork across all aspects of the business. The other thing that it helps us with is in working with us and working with our engineers, the students, the teachers, and the administrators get a better understanding of what we deal with from an industrial standpoint. And so it gives them some ability to interface easier with some of the industries in the area. We also have the capability to identify students that we might want to bring into the workplace, perhaps for some summer internships, and give them more experience in the industry, and at the same time we can evaluate them for potential employment and perhaps help them to make some decisions on what kind of a career they want to have in industry, whether it be engineering, science, or whatever.
Coach Chris Neifer has made presentations at several of the area high schools, and we are proud to be mentoring 2 schools. General Motors Team 379 from Girard High School will be traveling with us this year. We are in close contact with them, and we are there whenever they have any questions. We are also mentoring Team 257 from the Cheney High School.
And we're working with the Cheney team now because they don't have a facility there at Cheney. They took their shops out of their school several years ago. So the Cheney team has been coming into our shop to work on their robot, to make parts and so forth. And they came in last weekend for the first time, and it was a great experience.
If you look at the window of our robotics workshop, you will see our logo and the words gracious and professional. That is the attitude that our team has taken on. They learned this last year through the alliances at the tournaments. It has continued this year because we have decided to share our facilities with Cheney and Girard. Those are local high schools that have not been in this competition yet. They didn't have all the facilities or the information they needed, so we decided to be a mentor to both these teams.
I have more students now coming to me asking me about careers in technology, students coming to the first lab, observing what's going on, talking about engineering as a possible career, other fields of technology, and just generally talking about the FIRST experience and the FIRST team itself.
It's a real good opportunity to get these kids out of the regular plain old classroom setting where they need to accept what it says in the book or what it is that you're telling them. They can actually take those concepts, take them down to the lab, and see that they actually do work, and what we're telling them is actually the truth. It gives them an opportunity to apply everything that they're learning.
Opportunity to see that engineering is more than just books and math and science, but also hands-on experience. I'm enjoying working with the kids, and the kids enjoy working with me.
And I think a program like FIRST means so much to a community like Warren because it shows that there are kids in this community who are willing to do extra outside of school. They're willing to work hard to achieve a goal, and quite often the kids in Warren, they don't get that kind of recognition.
Personally, I'm not from the area, and this is a good way to see how the rest of the community reacts and to participate. Last year when we came back with the championships and we shook hands with Mayor Angelo and we were in front of the school board, it was just very, very good, and it made me feel like an adopted son of the Warren community.
Seeing Mr. Drescher and Tremaine and Brian and Josh doing all that animation, and Ryan too, doing all the animation last year, seeing the robot act on camera and with the computer and doing all that, I wanted to go into software design. It made me, it just opened me up a lot to it.
This is my second year on the FIRST robotics team, and I think it's a really good program for students who are interested in careers in engineering. It's inspired me to want to be like an industrial engineer, and it's a really good program because you could get scholarships from it. And you can like learn a lot about engineering, because before I was in it, I didn't know like anything about engineering or like what they did. Now I know how to like work machines.
FIRST has been an exciting experience for me. It got me involved with people I never had an opportunity to know. Like the engineers from Delphi, I really got to know the teachers from working and traveling with them. Because first I got more interested in school. I went from a 1.6 GPA and being an honor roll student. I am on the animation team, and I learned a lot about 3D graphic design. Of course, the most important thing that I have learned from FIRST is teamwork. We had to stick together when things worked well and when it got bad. We had to learn to help each other and trust each other. After being national champs, I have talked to so many people about FIRST. I am always proud to talk about it.
Gracious professionalism has taken a new meaning for Team E.L.I.T.E, as we are working not only to just build our robot, but to help other teams by sharing what we have learned.